One Dope Psychologist here, Dr. Natalie Whitlow. I aim to help you learn how, contrary to what we've all been taught, our mental health issues impact us each day in every way. Today, I'll be helping you to better understand what therapy is. People fear the unknown, and I find that many people do not consider and even reject going to therapy because they fear it. Really, because they don't understand it. So let's talk. What is therapy? In its best form, it's an experience in which you, one, are given the room to talk about, explore, and understand any aspect of life you may feel you need to. Two, you're able to figure out solutions to the problems that you have. And then three, you're supported in being able to implement change. And that's it. None of that other mystical, mysterious, manipulative stuff that you've been taught. Therapy is a very personal and intimate experience that will be unique to your needs. Your relationship with your therapist sets the foundation for the type of work you will do and the progress that you will make. This is why you must vibe with your therapist. You may not always like them. You may wish that they would back off at times, and you may even have times when you are afraid to go into therapy for fear of what deeply hidden inner issues may be brought to the surface. And all that's fine, as long as you vibe with them. As long as there is a professional and appropriate connection with them, you trust them, and you trust the therapeutic style that they bring, that is enough. It'll keep you engaged in the process during all those scary times when you're afraid of what's going to come up. So what's the point of all that? That you should be shopping around for and interviewing for a therapist. Most of the time, people think, I get who I get. They're the doctor, I'm the client. No, this is your experience and you need to take command of it. People often don't understand the importance of finding a great therapist and having a great fit with them because they don't know what the point of just talking is. I hear that all the time. How can me just talking to a stranger help me? It actually helps a lot. I'm a therapist. I change lives and save lives each day. So let's talk about how just talking to someone can help. One, it gives you the freedom to communicate. Feeling as if you can talk about your personal issues with someone you don't know without being judged is freeing. It helps you to open up and be honest in a way that you need to be in order to get deep understanding and to gain growth. Two, talking to someone with fresh ears is important. When you talk to someone who does not have a past context about who you are, so they can't hear what you're saying through what they knew about who you were, that is refreshing. Because when you've grown and you're talking to someone from a place of now, but they're hearing it from a place of who you were before, that can be frustrated and it can shut you down. Three, therapy helps to give voice to those buried off-limits issues that we all have. There are things inside of us that we've said, I won't touch, no one will know about. And talking to a therapist gives voice to those issues that we keep buried deep inside of us. Once you give voice to those issues, you then give the universe permission to address those issues and help you to successfully overcome them. This happens through you getting insights and messages that come through your dreams, the epiphanies that you have, and even chance encounters. And from those things, you grow. Fourth and finally, how therapy and just talking to someone can help you. You receive an objective, unbiased opinion and feedback about what you're going through. Talking to a therapist gives you an objective eye to help you to understand the dynamics of your life. I tell my clients all the time, I have no dog in this fight. So what you're bringing to me is what I'm evaluating. And then from there, I'm giving you my feedback. I have two philosophies that I work from. One of them is a fish can't see the water that it swims in. And what that means is Being a fish, water has been surrounding it its whole life. So it doesn't realize that the water is water. It doesn't realize the function that that water serves in their life, and it doesn't realize the possible damage and impacts that water can have. But me, a bystander walking past your fish tank, I can see your water. I can see the algae. I can see the dirty rocks. I can point out things that you simply can't see because you've just been living in it trying to survive. The second philosophy that I work from is that you must work in order to see yourself. People say all the time, I don't need to go to a therapist. I know me better than me. And I question that each time. Most times, people know themselves the least. And I challenge people. I say, if you're in a room full of people and you look around that room, who is the only person that you can't see? The answer is yourself. And that is a very straightforward, real way of you physically cannot see yourself. But it works that way emotionally too. The people around you, specifically those that are in tune with you, such as your therapist, they can emotionally see things about you that you can't quite see yet because you have to take effort to see it. Just like when you're in that room full of people, you can look across the circle and see that other person. But for yourself, you have to take the effort to get up, walk across the room, find a mirror, look in the mirror, get close enough to see yourself in order to see the things that you so quickly and easily saw in that person sitting across the room. Same way with our emotions. There is additional work that we have to do in order to look inward, and that's what therapy does. So these are just a few keys to what I think sets the foundation for profound and life-changing therapy, which is what I aim to offer every time I work with a client. When a client walks out of my office, I want them to leave feeling like I could not have survived the rest of my day, the rest of my week without having this session with her. So what's the message? To think about mental health in a different way, a way in which you see yourself as a client. Now I ask if you like my video to please subscribe to my YouTube channel, One Dope Psychologist, for more videos and to learn more about how mental health issues impact you each day in everything you do.